Well, good morning. We have a exciting new mission, hands-on mission project that we're going to be starting. The Olsons and I went over to Hope UMC a week ago, Thursday, I think it was. Yeah, they have this sleeping mat weaving project going on. And it's pretty popular over there. They have about a dozen people getting together twice a month for 3 hours on a Thursday afternoon. And I heard about this through our conference newsletter. And it's a really awesome project because we recycle grocery bags, plastic grocery bags, and weave them into a sleeping mat for the homeless. And these plastic sleeping mats are lightweight, they dry out really fast, they keep the dirt away. They're actually kind of spongy, so they're a good sleeping layer, and they repel bugs. So if a person, has bed bugs, they lay on these sleeping mats, and the plastic actually, they don't like the plastic for some reason, so they actually leave. So multiple benefits. The plastic, we trim the bags into loops. And these get woven in and through the warp threads, the warp plastic. Plastic made into strips is called plarn, plastic yarn. Yeah, and we take just your regular grocery bags, and they're folded and trimmed into 6-inch strips, so you end up with these loops. So right now I've got some collection boxes all set up if you want to start collecting your grocery bags and dropping them off. It's just easier to work with if they've been flattened out first rather than scrunched up, like they are in my drawer. So if you don't mind, just folding them, smoothing them out and folding them and dropping them off, and we can take it from there. There's all kinds of jobs for people of all kinds of ages and skill levels, because we need people to take the bags, flatten them, fold them, cut them, some people to tie them, and then we can put 2 to 4 people on a loom. We can have a couple people working on each end. We've started at both ends, and we work towards the center. We're very grateful to the Hope UMC people because they gifted us. They gave us this loom. They're $100 otherwise, but they have a benefactor who makes the looms for them, and they've already given a loom to the Lutheran Church in Bryceland, and there's one in New Mexico of a daughter of a member of their church that is in New Mexico. So this ministry is really spreading. It's just such a neat idea. All the scraps that we don't use, they get melted down and made into plastic decking material. You maybe have heard of that, lawn furniture and decking material. So every bit gets used and nothing goes into the landfill. So that's pretty cool too. We're gonna have this sitting in the hospitality room after church, so if you want to take a look and try it out, it'll be there. And then we want to set up a time for work day. So whatever works for you. I think we want to get the majority. We're talking about possibly a Tuesday afternoon, but then that doesn't work for everybody, I know. So let us know what time would work for you and how often and so forth. Because we could probably I think our aim should be like 2 mats per month, I think is not too outlandish. So anyway, yeah, hope you all can give it a try and yeah, okay.
Once you get the hang of it, it's
Any questions, Joanna? Oh, yes, who gets these mats? Well, they could. We can deliver them to homeless shelters. The Blue Earth Church sends them down to Midwest Mission Distribution Center in Jefferson, Iowa, and from there they've gone to homeless shelters in Des Moines or to the Midwest Mission Center in Illinois, and from there they can get distributed to wherever they need them in the U.S. or foreign countries too. So the need is great when you think of it that way worldwide. So yeah, the more we can make, the better. Any other questions? Uh-huh. How long does it take to make one? They estimate 4 to 6 hours. So yeah, depending on how many times we meet a month, I mean, we could get one done in 2 working sessions, I would think, which is kind of nice to be able to see your accomplishment.
How many ladies? 6 ladies when we went down there, and they did finish 2 of them in the time we were there. So depends on how many hands.
Right, but there can be people working on, getting the bags prepared, and two people on the weaving, and yeah, we can get one done in 4 hours, probably. Other questions? Uh-huh.
This is open to men also.
Oh, yes, men too, yeah. Jimmy went with us, and he was working with the bags, and probably, children with an adult or maybe confirmation age could do it on their own with, with supervision there, but yeah, so any age. And you can do the bag work at home too. You can start, folding and cutting at home too. That's, and then bring them in. One story that a lady at Blue Earth said is that there was a member of their church that had a stroke, and she was just so sad because she couldn't do her mission work that she had always loved to do. Well, her son was in and saw what was going on here, and he thought, I think my mother could do that. And so he took some bags, and sure enough, she could, with her bad hand, she could hold the bag down, and then with her good hand could make the slip knot. And so she was so happy then that she was able to contribute. So yeah, anybody, no matter your skill.
Jimmy was busy folding, and he did not want to go home. He took his treat over to the table so he could keep folding. So there you go, Steve.
All right, well, thank you.